Sagittarian peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your February 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. Real quick though, Sag, before we start today's video, in honor of Mercury being in retrograde, I do have two products here. If you're interested, we have here the Mercury Survival Candle, and we also have here the Moving Forward Soap. Both of these are crystal healing products to basically aid and assist you during Mercury retrograde. So if you want all the information on it, what comes with the product, how they work, how they benefit you, it'll be the first link in the description below. All right, Sagittarian, let's go ahead and jump on into your reading here for February, starting out with the current energies for Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2022. What current energies do we have for Sagittarius? We did have here the Three of Wands come out and the Knight of Cups. This could be about actually going out and pursuing something you've wanted, especially if you've been waiting. So Sagittarius, that's pretty good news. If you've been waiting on something, the wait's over. It feels to me like you're going to be in the pursuit here of what you've wanted. But let's go ahead and have a look at the current energies for Sag throughout February 2022. First card out, we got here the Queen of Pentacles. Next card out, we got here the Ace of Wands. And lastly, we have here the Hangman. So, yeah, it feels to me like there was some sort of stagnation, especially with the Hangman card showing up for you. You might be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. So, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Hangman. I've had a lot of ideas, I've had a lot of dreams, I've had a lot of goals, but I've kept it to myself. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the card representing I've had a lot of dreams, a lot of goals, a lot of aspirations, a lot of ideas, but Queen of Pentacles, I've kept it all to myself. I haven't acted on it. So Sag, for the past couple months, or even for longer than that for a few of you, you might have had a lot on your mind of what you've wanted for your future. You might have had a lot on your mind of what it is you wanted to create, what it is you wanted to succeed in, what kind of life you wanted to live, but ultimately it feels like you haven't acted on it. Hangman. You kind of pulled yourself back instead of going for it, you know? Instead of taking action, it feels to me like you've always just said, nah, that's okay. You know, maybe I can't do it, or maybe this isn't the right time, or maybe I don't have time at all. It feels to me like there's just been a lot that's kind of been preventing you from going out and getting what it is you actually want. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? And what do we got? The Three of Wands coming out again. Yeah. It's the energy of, I can envision, I can see my future, I can dream about it, but it's all the way on the other side of the world. That's how it felt for you. Three of Wands, you're standing on a rock over here, and it's like you're looking across the ocean, and you don't see anything else there. You know there's something on the other side, but you feel like there's nothing but a giant ocean in the way of that. A giant hurdle in the way of what it is you want in your life. It feels almost impossible to reach the point of where you want to be. So that's the vibe that I'm picking up currently here, coming into your month of February. There are things that you definitely want, but the reason you haven't acted upon them is because they feel like they're miles away. It feels like they are so far away that they're unreachable, you know? And I've definitely had moments in my life where I've experienced that type of feeling, where I felt like what I really wanted was so far away that why even bother trying to achieve it, because it'll never happen, or it'll take too long, or I don't have enough time. I've thought of everything in the world I could to talk myself out of going after something that I've wanted. And I learned in life, the more you talk yourself out of what it is you want, the more you're going to miss out on opportunities to create what it is you want and the type of experience you want for your life. You should never talk yourself out. And I'm not judging you, by the way, but never try to talk yourself out of doing things for you, because you never know what can really happen. It could actually work out for you, you know? You guys can't even imagine how many YouTube channels I've had in my past, how many times I've tried to make YouTube a job of mine that I could love and that I could be passionate about, and I have failed a multitude of times, okay? I've been doing this shit since I was 12 years old, okay? Or even earlier, 11 years old, and I'm 22 now. This is 11 years later. My dream came true, right? So at the end of the day, no matter how out of reach what you want feels, you could still get there. For example, let's say right now you're on the East Coast in the United States of America, and what you feel that you desire, it feels like it's all the way in Europe. Well, you can still get to Europe, right? You can still take a boat across that ocean. You can still take a plane across that ocean. You could still get what you want, Sagittarius. It just might take some time. But I think the hurdle, the time to get there, the effort, all that stuff is kind of what is making you talk yourself out of even trying to achieve it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you're dealing with here, okay? What are my Sagittarians dealing with coming into February 2022? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2022. What are my Sagittarians dealing with over here? And what do we got? We got here the King of Wands. We also got here the Three of Swords. We have here the Nine of Wands. And lastly, we have here the Temperance. Okay. So based upon the energies you're dealing with, King of Wands to the Three of Swords. King of Wands is a very interesting card for me, and I'll tell you why. You have the King here, and what is the King holding? The King is holding a staff. That staff represents the Ace of Wands. So essentially, this King is holding his future in the palm of his hands. Now, the King is sitting down. He's not standing up. So if you're sitting down, you're not taking action. That's essentially representing you right now, Sagittarius. You have your future at the palm of your hand, but you haven't taken action to make it actually become a reality for you. And I think it has a lot to do with the Three of Swords, which could be talking about pain. Maybe there's pain that's currently holding you back. Maybe there's fear that's holding you back. Maybe there is disappointment for mistakes you made in your past. Maybe you've had failures in your past, and that's kind of made you not interested in wanting to try to pursue your goals or your dreams again. At the end of the day, though, guys, we can't allow things to be holding us back from what we want. Because the more power we give to those things that are holding us back, the more we're going to continue to miss out. So Sagittarius, I feel like one of the greatest things you can do in the month of February is identify first and foremost what is actually holding you back from achieving that thing you want. For example, let's say one of the things that Sagittarians want this month is love. Let's say what's holding you back is how heartbroken you were when somebody broke your heart or broke up with you. At the end of the day, as unfortunate as that situation was, if you allow somebody breaking your heart to hold you back from finding love with another person, you're not going to find love with another person. Somebody else may fall in love with you, but you'll never open yourself up to receive that love or to give that love right back because of that heartbreak. So that's why in life, guys, no matter if one thing doesn't go our way, no matter if something doesn't work out the way we wish it to, we can have what we want in a multitude of different experiences. For example, Sagittarius, let's say you wanted love with somebody in your past and they broke up with you, you can find a better person. You could find a person who's so much better, who actually gives you the unconditional love you deserve. Let's say you wanted to find a job in your niche and that job didn't specifically work out. You can still do your niche at a different company instead of the company you got rejected from. I mean, for example, right? Going back to me being a YouTuber, when I was a kid, 11, 12 years old, I wanted to be a gaming YouTuber. Am I doing gaming right now? Nope. Doing far from it, right? My type of content that I create is way different than gaming, but what did I really want to do? YouTube. Okay, gaming didn't work out, but this did, right? So I think it's really important to remember that what you want, even if you failed before, can still happen in a multitude of different experiences, okay? So don't let anything discourage you, okay? Now we also have here the Nine of Wands and we have here the Temperance. Yeah, it feels to me like ultimately what you're dealing with here as well is you're dealing with the fear of chasing after what you want but it not working for you, and then you being upset at the fact that it's not working for you. Going back to what I was just saying, guys, mistakes are awesome in life, right? Mistakes are something that we learn from. If we don't have mistakes, we can't learn. If we don't have mistakes, we can't have growth. So it's incredibly important in life to actually fuck up, believe it or not. Because the more you fuck up on the journey of getting what it is you want, the closer you'll get to what it is you want. You need to make mistakes to learn, to improve, to be better. So, Sagittarius, the overall energies that I'm seeing so far, or the overall synopsis of this read that I'm getting so far for you guys, is there's something you want, but you feel like it's out of reach. So why bother trying, right? It's like, it feels so far away, it feels so hard to attain, and I'm not going to bother trying because I might have tried in my past and maybe I failed, and because I failed, that disappoints me. Or I'm not going to try because I'm afraid to get hurt, or I'm not going to try because if it doesn't work out, it's just going to push me into an even more unmotivated place. At the end of the day, guys, you are the only person that can can take you from point A to point B. You are the only person that can take you to where you need to go and that can create the future for yourself that you want. And at some point, you have to decide to say, I can sit here and let everything hold me back and never take a foot in the direction I want to go in, or I could say fuck it and just do it. Because you know what? Even if that path you're going after doesn't work out for you, who's to say you won't be aligned to an even better one in the entire process? The more we discard ourselves and discourage ourselves from taking action towards what we want in life, the more we're going to keep living a life of unfulfillment. So it's important to just say fuck it and go for it, guys, because when you do that and you take action, you start getting things to align with you. All right? So Sagittarius, I really encourage you guys to say fuck it this month and start going after what it is you want. All right? Let's see where things are going for you. Where are things going here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2022. Where are things going for Sag? We got here the Ten of Cups. We got here the Chariot. We got here the Nine of Swords. And we got here the Eight of Pentacles. Good. I like this for you. Nine of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. I'm nervous, but I'm going to be working on that, okay? I'm still anxious. I'm still worried. I'm still nervous, but I'm working on it right now. I'm doing my best to keep myself as grounded as possible and to stay focused on the goals that I want to complete with my life. The Chariot to the Ten of Cups. All right, fuck it. I'm finally going after what's going to fulfill me. I'm finally going after what it is that I want for myself. So, based upon where things are going, you're going to do it now. You're going to say, screw it. If I want this job, if I want this relationship, if I want this personal goal, I'm going to make it happen coming into the month of February. And even though it scares the shit out of me, Nine of Swords, even though I'm terrified, even though I'm so nervous that I'm going to mess up, I'm going to do my best to work towards what I want and to work towards keeping myself grounded and looking at things on the positive note instead of a negative note. Okay? So this is about not letting anything discourage you no longer, and this is about not letting anything get in the way of what it is you want for your life. Because essentially you're realizing the only thing that was standing in the way of what it is I wanted was actually myself. And when we realize that, it's a massive realization. It's a realization of like, oh shit. And you don't want to ever say that. You don't want to ever hear it because then you're like, damn, I really held myself back from so much. But don't let that discourage you either, and don't put yourself down for that. Alright, there's a shitload of times I've held myself back from what I wanted. There's a shitload of times everybody holds themselves back for what it is they want, you know? So don't be scared, guys. Keep on doing your best to have a positive outlook on your life while you're in the process of getting the future you desire for yourself. You know? Maybe a few of you Sagittarians this month are thinking about going back to college. And you're saying to yourself, well, I'm already 29 years old. And going back to college sounds like not only so much work, but I have to go through all the schooling just to get to that job that I've wanted, and it feels so far away. It is far away. But long-term goals are not a problem if you allow yourself to stay focused on the prize. Because you'll still get the job you wanted once you have the degree. You just gotta go through the hurdle first to get to where you need to go. The biggest thing and the best piece of advice I can give you, Sagittarius, for your February is do not let yourself get discouraged from anything. Instead, look at your failures as motivations. When it comes towards getting in the way, in reference to worry, in reference to fear, in reference to past experiences, recognize that by not taking action, you'll never have the chance to succeed. But at least by taking action, you'll have the chance to succeed or fail trying. And even if you fail, you will continue to learn from your mistakes. And even if you fail, sometimes the universe will guide you to an even better path. Action is so important in life. The more we stay stuck and stagnant, the more nothing aligns to us. But at least the more we're moving and actively working towards something, that's where alignment can take us to different cool experiences in our lives. Alright? Let's see what your spirit guides have to say for this month. What do you Sagittarians guides have to say regarding February 2022? Keep in mind for this portion of the reading, guys, whatever your guides say could resonate to anything we talked about, or it could be a completely randomized separate message for some of you to hear. So are there any dire or important messages coming in from Sagittarius' spirit guides throughout February 2022? Let's have a look. We got here the Two of Cups, we got here the Wheel of Fortune, we got here the Five of Pentacles, and then we got here the Sun card. I literally feel like this is the vibe right now of go for what you want or die trying. Okay? Now, don't physically die trying to get what it is you want, but metaphorically, go balls to the wall here is what your spirit guides want you to hear. Two of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever you feel incredibly connected to, don't be afraid to chase after that. Don't be afraid to invest into that. Don't be afraid to bring that into your life. Five of Pentacles to the Sun card. Don't get me wrong, no journey is easy. No journey to success is easy. There will be hardships, there will be setbacks, there will be hurdles and mountains for you to climb. But if you stay focused on attaining what you want in life, you will get there. Okay? Let's take a look here at the overall outcome for your month. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout February 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Sagittarian, please? And what do we have? We have here the Six of Cups. I like it. Let's also pull one more card as well, and we have here the Three of Cups. Even better. I like that a lot too. So Six of Cups to the Three of Cups being your overall outcome, Sag. What does this mean? Well, Six of Cups is your past. Make peace with it. Make peace with all the times you've quote-unquote failed. Make peace with all the times things didn't work in your favor. Make peace with the fact that you may have gotten in your own way a few times towards what you've wanted. But with the Three of Cups coming in here as well, I feel like the outcome here is also saying, just enjoy your fucking life. As far as we know, we only have one life. You know, I'm a person who believes in reincarnation, but I can be wrong. I can die and turn into a fucking tree. I have no idea, okay? At the end of the day, though, as far as we all know, we have one life. And wouldn't you want it to be the best life ever? Wouldn't you want it to be the life where you took risks, where you said, fuck it, let me do what I want to do, that actually makes me happy and makes me fulfilled? Wouldn't you want your life to be filled with enjoyment instead of doing things you hate and being scared to take the leap of faith to get what you want because you're afraid to fucking fail? So what? Fail! The more failure you have, the more you learn from those mistakes, the better and more improvement you can have towards working towards what you want for yourself in the first place. So Sagittarius, live a life full of enjoyment, live a life full of doing what fulfills you, and don't be the person that stands in your own way, or don't let anything stand in your way in general. It doesn't matter how long the journey is, you can get to the destination. Alright? Alright, Sagittarius. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. If this message resonates to you, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind, though, if this is not your story or not your message, no worries there. You're welcome to check out any other awesome tarot readers on YouTube, or you can go ahead and check in when I upload more Sagittarian content in the future. There's always going to be more videos here on this channel, so you can go ahead and tune in next time. Maybe there will be a resonating message for you. In reference to this reading, it was a little more on the general side, so I do apologize for that. Definitely a bit of a more motivational and uplifting type of read, which I do get from time to time, so I'm happy to uplift you guys, and I hope that I made an impact in a positive way. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Also, before we sign out, if you guys want to check out the Mercury Survival Candle and the Moving Forward Soap, remember, first link in the description. If you're interested, give it a check out and let me know what you all think, okay? Alright, Sag, I love you. Enjoy the rest of your February, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, Sagittarius, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.